Well, yes, that's be a for my Yamamuna Aquaba and from Toto Sports GH on YouTube. Na ya Sports 360 a brain as well, Yatanasi Sinkunya. Say Dana Dano, ya de Ebron, Yatanasi say ya. Ye room our hacks to folk as well, yet na ya ding como. Menumi and Yenim Senya Admochna a Saturday and a game Cassiano Etuja, Awo Bamako, Mali, Montensu, Obi Manso. Hacks to folk team no Eguso Mobo and training and so a Cosano pay. Yamia Duma numerate training never saw Cosania final training. Na team no edia wuramu nyame adomo chena jeba ababedi sa game na hon komo pi ewa ha wadwenkyere no yeje wodi ane se obewuramu Toto Sports GH on YouTube babi a comment no wono comment section no na wodi wadwenkyere so ede aguo yebekenkai ede ama se de ye no dane dano hye no so se wo subscribe wi a wo be hye ama wunuan so anya bi ahwe won kwa menhye menkwanso menhye enti yegusu aye nyina ye hye enti frownia no se nkrofo na tenase wo mo tenase se ya enkomo de na wo mo de ebanti bre no so sade ana se bia wi bia se utimi ede to nchenti ya tenase ye de nsem no eba na wo fake atenase on se wo tenase sinkonya agi aguasi na owurama don nsem no musuka ya na meka twa se wiase afa na nyina ba bia taidin isan say yedu achiri pa we ntintan video so YouTube de badia wo ho ntu bia de oye bia no ojai etie no obi su on ma se ni jai na ye den a ene ye obi edi ti wo IS TV no we ye TV ketwa to timi connected ma TV kase no na wo ye adwuma ni nyina na o se tie analysis no ntinyame adom o che game ne de na ye wura ma na sa ye fa two teams no ye peja weni ade omienu ade ato table no so ye carry omo ene ejumadi ane ye de ebro sanso na Fatau Dauda wono aye former goalie ade ma the Black Stars of Ghana din komo kakra ade fa hacks for komo keepers miensa womo ade omo ko mali no ho wono de wa kire na adwense obenya nkamu baako enna ye ba na ye ba bedi ho enkomo pi hotel boys na da no ho nkomo bebre aba yesi uromo malia 5-star hotel pa hotel se wo malia ne bo den no emu baako na eye team no enso eloge ntinya afodi agrokra boys no tum se omoko na omo chile titi omunkonya so bia jeje dem ne adewo eye swimming pool no nchen a yebedi nkomo pi yebedi nkomo na yasa no chen ne yetene se wakachi but reporting sa kan se otima join squad no this and many more ana yatenasi ye de bro na mamini kan ko ofake ho na mamema ofa kwaba na mema ofa kwaba wi a ye pensu obi ma no nom wi a na chese ya bani abobo nsam so ba komienu yense we ne se ye wurom na show no ye de to so anti ba bia wo bia no she ma unu anya bi nhwe ka chense nkrofo na tenase ye Sports 360 nemom o Johnny yen our YouTuber aye Toto Sports GH on YouTube aya subscribe so ema unuanu nya bi nhwe wa bra wo share dia ma no na bibia enye kama what you say midin at the Benson the great MAK3K3 wo fa tenase ofa akwaba
the great mejoso
mejiri se bibia bokodia
adoma hwe ni experience ye ho ye nyankopon so gusu hwe enti ase
ye de nyame ase sane ma me nsande ya manage ho pa adom hwe an experience na nyame taachire na ba ba ye for fine pa because adom na mfi sura medom a ebe den se obenya hode no betena ase amade ache ana wanya hwe yi nsu a tambia so ubenya problem
na wanya hwe ari bia se bedi nsamfo
yes an experience na be ka ho do obi oye bibi wa bra woni experience won bia ya no like ni ama
be like you bre
tini nyina ko fare ban so na nyankopa betato yes se fie bokode
nyame go mu nko ade
nyame
mu nko ade bia be fine now so
o nyame adom aja me ma ho den hu mani matum se me ho den se me yare so hu mani matum se me yare ntine se de o so mani ya
okay
be fine sa
nyame ti ase
o nyame ti ase na amanfo so monitor e free afa chichi ni benche yes okodua ya nkwanta okoda
Mama travel across Ghana. My travel across Ghana. I'm say all the 16 regions, you know. I'm sure. Baby, I mean, I'm quite be back with me be pebi. But mama could be brave. Ghana day. Ghana day, my could be brave.
Fantastic. And yeah, do you am quanta for region?
Honum say, baby, I mean, you're right. First, nana, half for the putting now. Also, we came up consider more than the baby. Or they will came coy. Yes, but set me see a whole period upon the money there. Only baby, mean to me, share down your day. Buy and buy. Metis in my poor racing, Sunan, and Hormony, and Gosson, Mimmy Bichim. Massa,
say Oko goes to our Tepa Yashanti region.
Yes, because Sa in Chrono and half on a bonono.
Yeah.
You can't talk Ghana football without these two regions.
No crepa.
Untiminka Ghana football.
Yeah.
Ewa bra, unfa half.
And a bononka.
Now, Division 1, around number of teams or
yes. Division 1, yes.
And the number of teams and players are homogeneous in my country. My Ghana.
Yeah. The legends in the P everywhere.
And the number of people are homogeneous as in Central 4. It's in a nutshell, untimi enkase. You are a student of the game. Audi adienichi, bornichi, journalism nichi, nyoma weyechi, ejuma yechi, we be. Now I travel across around. Wabra bon rim on one of the regions country no benefit ye in terms of players, in terms of ejuma ye. Yeah. In the town, me ya say up till now, me say me call. But until now, me nyanye day. Me came. Hobe 3 times.
Nchemuna ya na bebre kan se wo twemu no wasi minimo ho.
Unim ho.
I say mete ha ye adwuma, ubi sa me minim ha. Do mete ha.
Yes.
But minim ha.
Nyambon wura mu.
Me wura ba bia. Na me ko wura ba bi na me koyere.
Ntini poloni ahafo ne dia untimi nka Ghana football, Ghana journalism, and then to some extent say o man anka safari by no even the history and culture without Bono and half.
Fantastic. 10 year kwa for squad in it especially we mo dwe yankwanta. Juice is a guest money squad in it. Yenchia obia.
And open region back wa mumranti no. Omo hard working. Omo like ready. Say ade on person omo ye no. Omo is for those people. And it's a mindset of the white man.
Okay.
White man, the mindset no enye say bia o pese o ejuma na o ye no nkwane konfase no, but Rita so boni kabibi say yes. Yeah. They always press on regardless. Those boys in the omo ka say hey
ubuna bam krenye. Yes why ye do person why ye.
Yes, and it's from that region.
And region one is anity.
Yeah, yencha obi bia.
Yencha obi bia. Wonders man. Obutu the same region yencha. Na my yencha same from free say team no ewo Mali. Na team no could do Mali. Be 3:20, 3:25, 3:30 p.m. Na team no elande wo Mali no. Yenya Ghana for more Mali omo support to Hakshu Folk and momo bishia team no na omo buy no omo de Ghana flag e buy e ma omo kire ma wiase afa na nyina obi ahunu say Ghanaian club na aba no omo so support omo de mo omo no omo so e be show nti supporters ne bishia Hakshu Folk enso e wo aye airport ho wabra omo etimlande ye nti eno eye ni gisema no so firi aba nti o wura mo wo YouTube ha na se ni nyina obehu pictures no na squad no share players na so mkitekita Ghana flag no ne ade no nti obenyinya sa pictures ni nyina enso atumi ahwe nti ayana we mama mi say we ni ye cheapin kakra say team bi eco country bi so omo kwa akobobo ebia from Ghana or president o man na say ayinya edoma na say nipa bi omo country so omo fi ye country omo akoho na omo behia omo show niema bi si troma aya say na ho si ye
Mr. Benson, the great. Ni nipa bia here say obedwin positive. Na nipa duana kwa no. Ni nyina hia. Wani hia. Wasu hia. Ohuni hia. To some extent, we bit ma say we treat him poye dey.
And then ma complete ni.
Yes. But there was some aspect of nipa duana kwa. And I said, nipa nkasa wo ho no. Nia ekeka bom ma gina se nipa no. Ba ku mienu bi wo ma eno na ma hu se nipa say anameye anase say na mete.
Okay.
And one of the most important aspects of nipa udi anankasa adwin. Day. Adwin. The moment adwin ni gina ne naso no e chese ni pedua ne yeden e gina ne naso.
Okay.
The moment adwin ni beka se ye befa ha no e chese ni pedua ne be yeden e befa ho. So the decision of the mind is very, very strong.
Okay.
Make a way because say a dom pu be shia ho a e kire ho de say aha ye gimi tum wa ha e bie e kire ho ne say e bie kwan mame sembese mitu anamo ba ku mi ensem ye dey e wo ha e kire ho ne say indeed butaye a medenam no metimi aye dey ayesa butaye no na ekopasa mi pobi ama na somase a wona ebedi manim ebeje me baba ebeje me tata no metimi rely on them. So it is very good say obi bia no akopiem o baby na wakopiem wo ho no na se bi nipa omunim wo enimu ase kakra bepu aba into first na yesusu ano say offer efiri abochire baby piem na so obafia na so otukwan mi na obewre fia ahwese ye no
offer ni obi adimriki ya offer ni
ene ye ho na atay but it tells unipa no abewra fia say you are welcome. In the moment I remember akwaba you are welcome in this premises. That means that we are comfortable at the end of babe you know obetimi ai.
Okay,
what's the name now? Because imagine say uko baby na be buo mwura ho na open them. That means agenda no kura na ekuta ho from the start o say agenda na no wedding inti ebi asenkema akwaba ana wadi ebi a 1% in the beya yamma wakwaba yedu ntokohia ho yedi dedehia ho. That means ho no dey almost be 10% in the beya side no inti akwaba de e good obi bia betu kwan aka abeba no ayebe mo akwaba no it is good for you see any side in the measure.
Okay, inti supporters a omo koshia Hacks Folk team no abra omo elande omo hotel no aye esi wo airport one sakura no mko hotel na
yeah
and they say offer my hu say eye na gisem na bebo team no ebeboa na omo lodge wo Azilia Hotel na ye one of the best international hotels in Mali. You see a 5-star hotel and also can be beach and say okobo match be say na ye do ko hotel be say at the end we player I'm fan so we player and they when ye in Centroni but we could see jesi abobo near do ko hotel be say at the end make catch
yes the great yo hosani bas I place in ya embobo hotel embobo on the field of play na ngata no sa nwoma we nya dai embobi atade a nipa be hye players ni be hye atade jesi no me hye de akogina ho no do me hye de esie free play mu players be foro e de aba beduru na nya dai and mobile. But they are also very, very, very important and sign ball. And then in an aspect of it, you know, sign your money new are born out bono. It's mitosini.
Obi I am mobi, but then say anywhere, sir.
It's mitosini. And Bobby because you who has a folk team or makoda classroom or away game on African interclass competition Champions League. Yes, the Romco pitch and so deliver.
Okay.
Omwini. And you who has a folk team, Yamano hotel, baby bia. Ah, with me them after win at the same time with me them. Lucy.
Hotel no. O Johnny wo YouTuber hotel no na daso when you easy. When you easy.
My problem
now problem.
The house team I can't say you womb.
Oh, fine. Yeah.
Jumana and team be okrumabiano.
Pa.
You womb.
Waka.
You womb.
I hope fair.
I
hope fair.
Eti semetwamin semso. Sa nyoma we nyina no put you and conditions your mind. Now, imagine say wabetra hana we ejuma. Na even say oba ana say endo enwumre mpo. Wondem na enye. Ana de achim. Psychologically, so betra ha the great a play and influence on your performance. So better na be akoda endra no e wrong. Enye you are not comfortable. When to me anche wa home. Wan hwe nyoma, wo hu nyoma seresere and na woni so ba akomienu bi a. Wo better ha it would have an effect on your performance. Again, it will have an effect on your health. One, if your performance, no be what you say, oh yeah, there, it's open performance, and you beat me 100%. But mind you, send your body no percent ABR or relax, no. Say and relax, sir. Now, oh man, 100% performance now. That means that working more than usually and carry a day. Obey.
Okay.
Ain't you know, way no more in your day and Bobby, but say anymore. Now, I could write game anymore. It's me affected.
Okay.
Sasani omano when yan ye. Na so okuru game ni mu a it's me day.
Affected.
E affect your performance no.
Okay.
And no na e banasa e here say all the players nantia make sure say omo comfortability from omo flight to omo destination maybe on bedano give them the very best.
Okay.
Because ABA obi efie or one or two issues. Efie baby oda kra no maybe enye okay mano. Now we did not room or Mali. One man baby a luxurious hotel. Or two near ohun your man efe ohun the swimming pools. The one or two things. Sa niomano kwano. And my that enijena nipa benya before say ora game ni no. Put you up an iota and I bring it up best of in the performance. At least it adds up to a percentage. Send a modern day. It's very necessary, but it doesn't play the game.
Okay.
So it doesn't play the game. But I know it affects you.
That's why I know be your.
That's it. That's it.
But when send you okay.
Nti ambom panyifo na ba so say despite say omo nam bibie mu omo say ama omo good transport bibia destination maybe omo de omo nam omo transport system omo de omo fe mu airplane ko fa ha omo anya ne say nanu bi omo kopie north that is Africa hono na ko omo fa so ha omo no but this time round omo tu kwan ni ye dia ba be pie asa omo bibi omo be dey omo be daye.
Okay.
Nti ene de ye be bom panyifo na ba so.
Okay. Yabebo mpanyimfo na ba so ha no yo fake na ugusu a wo hwe no na wuti nensam no mo de ye pa na His Excellency Abdullahi Napoleon wono Ghana ambassador to Mali was say Magana for enwendwen ma mo bi anya worried say bia ba bia team no wo send a siko na was say team no ba bi o mo lodge no one of the best they said the yedi hu nkomo ya na omo be ye bibia was so me bia bi pa bia na team abo ma hacks of folk team no enso etima secure qualification and no ye ambassador to Mali.
Yes here say even say obeko kwan na the ambassador wo krom ho no represent wo Ghana no ono ba be den ever be din komo na de tie ni because we share the neighboring countries
ambassador sem na o de tu Ghana and also o join o YouTube eda so
okay
and to bit machina wakai be kama ne be kam ya na eda so
okay it's what share neighboring borders no Nansiana Burkina Faso Krambo Omayeku there's a new military rule the new president I would say even the constitution at the age of 34 and then one record there recently the likes of Benin when a couple of other countries be about 4 or so say ambassador to Mali from Ghana Babeka say players near assure safe Mali krum ho no a friend be on medal in your mind no say they are in good hands and whatever that will happen no say hono and as a players no hono more than Sadia he's taking care of them as senior players no krum hands so be so it's just an assurance or the phobia and fraternity omoni team no say boy say tu kwan ko yedwuma na sisi ano omo nantim omo ndem nyoma eko omo tibi omo tisen eno na ambassador na maye den amayeti asiesa
okay nti ano so ambassador nensam na ye di hu nkomo kakra no na maye move free ho na yenko teams ni binum de omo best wishes ama Haxio folk Samates Nation Service division 1
okay
and National Sports Authority mo on say Gaka and the can then the ba hun sem bebrebe ya de che we kan we de nam ha but ade che Samates Nation Service ni National Sports Authority mo and so edomo messages said ya ba so munyina ta Haxio folk echi omo bompa pa de ma ha se omo represent Ghana ide nyamenya adom na nka omomra na anya hwe no yebenya good results a bit ma buana has team no e dey qualify tianu ya ne gisema no so
indeed on say has kona okono okon as house of folk bo okon Ghana din and say has it me bomodin ewrem na okonanim na nyame adom si afifufrum na saa akosi say has konanim wura nanim a unim de Ghana clubs na nkasa no it's me add up your slot
e me be atwam na ewo
ne ewo 4 I ne abeka 2 no intino at times for some of them who say formality be mu ho who say yeah we show one no kre isan say okono ye you from omayimu say die nim na kwere na kokon na nya nkwa na ho ye den okwa akokon follow no vas ye nyina ye den ye tawchi se nipa bako ye nyina ye ntimi nsori nkokon no ana ye you se die nim na ko ye den na kokon not because e bia nkwa na ye den we ya de
okay
enama e banesa na se wishes we ne ye den e kokoso no e kokoso sa no ntino mjiri se heart for so be so na omo so ate sa nyoma we nyina ase na omuso edi sa wishes ye ni
okay yanko yasa no chen so aso ye na enra after say team no kodru ye no na ye kwanya ntie say yasan antumi adwane squad na nko arena no pay enkreba na say boy na adwane team no na ebise ya na ye tete ene nkomo edidi ye ne say na aye visa delay ne visa ni delay ba na ye tene say na nyo no nko say alaji akambi ne David Oklo munya ntima adwane team no but omumienu de ne de ombe johnny team no ne te say the yasan adwane no but ye nyanya confirmation so omadu te say yasan de no wodru no ntia no so ye enkra free team na so ye ba nra yasan no che na ntima adwane team but aniji sem se na no pay wetima adwane team nim say eno so de aniji enso be ba camp
kebe yes say enka say unit team ni nyina be den ebe ko ede ayden ede abom but akwantu mu nsem no eya na yende ye kan do yeden onim
nti se Ghana utua ese wo free eko ebi yanka do kwa kutua lorry fe no
na wa fa nyo ma yeden eko nti special obi man so de eya na ono ne ma wo kwan a wo yeden wo ba nti o ka cho se ekena twen mema wo kwan ama wakwa eya na no unse na nisu tumi kese bia sa wote na mekire no nti se o ba no ka so okay be se nko me bie gate ama asa wo bo kokoko ewuru obi dem na gate ni ayo still na gate chese na de akese de yede atutum so wo ko na nipa nka cho se twen me ba eno wo ho o so yede ujina no twen nipa nka cho se okay ago was amen me bio se nipa ni bio that at once na ana wo kwan de ide e de ewurem na ka se twen me ba de a den na be wo be twen ko se dem onyo wo dia what you say but eya na nke be say enka at this moment in time ka has betimi ka omunya ne se ma menka ne sa omunya ya na nka omunyina aboa no kama na nke nim bebia ye nyina ye den ye fa bom ye na mabom ye kosi bad all being good no so no gidi say we musu kokoka ho a eno so be de e be wi pay e de amon because at this moment no obia contribution for this game you know needed, accepted and very very important at the team.
Okay. Nti ano so ye yasan de na ye de no so akugu. Ye ko Fatau Dauda. Na Fatau Dauda the Black Stars of Ghana ye kai ne ye pa. Men kai no kra no. Brazil ne ko World Cup ne Portugal akugu. Eno achi Ronaldo shot to ano o
celebrate kakra.
Nti men kai kra me de no be kai no. Nti Fatau so di nkomo pi na according to Fatau Dauda no say hacks your folk 3 goalkeepers am do mo komale no obi aye good mo keepers am you good na ono di on paper no ko be choose Richmond na yisenka ono na enna emfama ha so abra nyame adom ochina ha se body tia reba mako ni nchie mu ni bi ene se boy no exposure but exposure no so wo but other keepers no so exposure sa according to Fatau no na was in the game against Asante Kodokwa obeda no na ne performance ni great nti obenya senka ombe man on that chance nanka we dearly di and our dear keep post no the marks to full can you Fatau Dauda enso nsem we to you prefer Richmond ayi say ono en start en for marks to full among 3 goalkeepers omoko yi no
the great make us say Mr. Benson ebano selection either being the goalkeeping department, the defense, midfield, and then all the departments of the game. The final decision of Sa Nyomano, I will say, what a coach in same Okulu. But Obianso, I want perspective. Obianso, an adventure, a day, our home. Again, was Sa Nyomano, Michre, said you choose him away in Kodemino. A coach, no. And any team night training. Ana onim nia eye ema team no dia odemua ebeboa edema team no ana obede obe selecting. But as say obia so che na adwen no one can deny that.
Okay.
And obia so watching adwen bia so no say oyi point biba adekudie ntia e wo say we bedemu a no wa hwe adekudie ntia enikwa say we kodem no akohwe ebia sa anipa na asimesi eka se enikwan so okodem no nia ema oka se wei o so okodem no ni de no so sin de enikwan so yeden okodem. The contribution of Fatau Dauda ne nsema oka se o se ayi na okodem no odika o ho kwan se oka
so o exposure na se keep person obi
me beto aso de aba odika o se oka a crime you be fast or can say the right to inquire also heading. Okay. He's an experienced and a Black Stars, former Black Stars player. Yeah. A Black Stars material. What that to the highest level
with that World Cup
of the Mundial. Yeah. Up against one of the best players the world has seen in Portugal against Cristiano Ronaldo. enti no ɔka asɛm a ɔ sɛ wofa asɛm no na wohwɛ asɛm no na ayɛ sɛ no korɛ ɔno na dem no ade bi dadeɛ yɛn nso a yɛyɛ so yɛte abɔnten na yɛhwɛ no yɛn nso na yɛyɛ adeɛ no ho dwuma no yɛso yɛ ne mu yɛ dɛn ɛyie enti sɛ ɔka sɛ ayi ɛwɔ exposure na yɛma no kwan na ɔmfa nde mu a na ɔso aka sɛ because sɛ ayi bɛda kɔtɔkɔ game no ɔyɛ adeɛ enti yɛnsa ma no another chance that is the word. Meaning that adeɛ no ɛnyɛ wo dea but yɛma wo kwan na ɛbɛyɛ bi that means that yɛwɔ mark bi wɔ ayi ho a saa mark no ɛno nti na deɛ ɛdi kan ne ama ne kwan ma na mbɛyɛ de ambɛdem now saa de na ɛwɔ ayi ho no sɛ yɛkɔhwɛ baako bi ɔde bɛda yɛ ɛno nti fatahu ka sɛ yɛma ne bɛda yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ saa de no sɛ ɔde kɔwuram this time round on a different terrain a ɛyɛ affect yɛ. And to me, sa nyoma ni bi no arranging your defense.
Okay.
And no omo ni omo pray no mumye nsenya wa exposure no baako ye better at the same reflexes baako ye better at the same ebiem how to even build up from the back me gidi say ayinsu ni ball no bo e won na no but among the other two na omo pray no baako so equal side na ono so ye den no
okay
enti saa nneoma fata obi gina so aka the exposure any the chance no because of that kotoko no se nneoma ahoho na fata wo ame anka se yemfa the other goalkeeper sindalemum aginenda no se ne wo ho no etwa idea na menye sure just a chance no say saa de den ye de man bi because you be ask you say adentina ni edi kan ni de edi echire no enya wo na wo ye na we na ye nti se ala say wo di kia be de to so miensa ne say eno ni emfa ngina so hwa a ye be bisa say even though modern boy e konkan de se ne fata wo e pese wo kire no but ni edi kan ene de wo eche ndi ama wanda no e da de ntra nti ho no ana se ye hwe na saa de e be ba ko ha ye de a eni kwan se ye de ye ma auto aso
na say that game against Kotoka no chese chinchina okobo reba makonti ya mauna so what da Kotokonti ya manena Kotoko ne has a classico Ghana's version of a classico what da go concede one goal the team no equal omo draw intino what da Kotoko ne has o mabo draw intino ya man another chance man nkoda away game a omo kobo mali
Mr. Benson efunu na hunzu na ere dey ye de no anenam Obeka we because we have an example and on any day we need match fufuro has ebeba akobo a entimi equally omu game against Kumasi Asante Kotoko unless ABA they will be playing in the finals of the CAF Champions League and I bet you say sa game no ABA no reputation be den ebeye kese e dey asin Kotoko versus Has.
Okay.
Other than that, game Biana Has Ebebono. It is the same and even Avian and crowd form as in Has and Kotoko. So to the major one because Has and Kotoko unim yome yede a home. Unim yome yede a home. In Tiano de Sefata you as a yardstick, you would give him that chance. Because sa game na nkasa we have seen such game it makes players and or make players say o pe game ba ko okrom ha bo hu nse say wo bo na odi metra sa game no the influence of Daniel Free ban here say odi room into a Black Stars say in a game against Kotoko or dominate and about 3 or 4 times the same amount watch it twice even including the President's Cup. And sa branch here no ni din kura we nya de free mu no is that game and sa game dey so obi dey Bronica case steady e dey ma wa just wa caught the very last and the idea e dey ama and then dey fata wo ho kwa so beti ma dey and you see that game no even alone but the me kire wo mu ni say e ba ne say na sa anyo man yam wan ko dey wan ko dem in the previous games Nti si yehwe na saa nyoma no still ebi obedem wo has and kotoko no saa nyoma nda so wo ho na se ye de wo wuram into an away game na be higher dia o say ye ma o ada mate no se ye dey ekwan no muda.
Okay. Enti yemfa na se fatawa kan de. Nti pede fatawa kan wo mion se for ba bi no o right.
Yeah.
Wa David da wonim de worker. And on my example say games be a dick kind one na you win so and when your opportunity be there another game nti ye hwe say nyina so na ye gina ya no nti amwa na first 2 games e bia changes ya ba nti bit me amwa da yam fan say enu a we ye line up we issue a recovery for entry and based on the fata wa kan ne won so de awura mama yi na fa to ne recovery entry de no mo miensa ofua one David abaya adwen en adwen kire de wama ye nchiremu ne de ba na baya adwen se ayina
no ye ne de mintimi ne nya adwen because me fiti endra ma be kirim say I was Richard Ofori
so many
entry and them and the instances that even the first 2 games of Hearts of Oak he started. And aside say omunyina what that exposure as the 3 goalkeepers no we share no so ne dia me kire say we here because of the type of game and the kind of game se kwa kweden ekwakobo and then where they are going to play the game no unhia mistakes den ewo ho even say ubehu mistakes kwa na you don't have to tolerate mistakes. And even with that, you know, so the other 3 goalkeepers are you share the domestic league, me share the local league, you know, after these 3 goalkeepers on modern ball. And you can clearly see. So you need etnas if Ghana had at this point in time, and I thought that statistics na and wedding adding, but say say behind your TV screens. Now and uko stadium, now stadia, now uko shake games between these 3 goalkeepers. Ebia omo eda in different games are ultimately say the kind of mistakes are ebia two to say I and ata no that mistakes who Richard Ofori. It's in addition to Nyoma or say Otimi arranging the goalkeeping department, the defense area honour again reflexes and so better seeing I and then Atana. Ultimately say he's one of the goalkeepers on yet those kind of easy and simple mistakes. And in African competition, in CAF interclubs competition, say Obo and away gamer, you wouldn't have to tolerate a goalkeeper obey those mini and petty mistakes. Because the moment on African soil away, we hear some minor mistakes opponent will use it and counter against you. In the end day, I strongly GD say fatal actually say ayinda. Also or some no kind of crown one can say abia because say who ni say ayi better than all of them. One sound so antre even when pose who ni say ayi reflexes ayi say ni say ye then e good no kind exposure and then because of what kotokone has or yeah I didn't answer man chance. But those minor errors. And no, and a can you make say on African games away.
Okay. I mean for higher Toto Sports GH on YouTube, I also subscribe to your channel and I watch it. And so I'm a unia and yabiashe. Sports 360. Juma Diano na wasungu swa share no. Na uti no and insugu swa share tea. What the answer say what do messages no beba comment no. Oko YouTube comment section no. Fa wodi to na me baba kenkai messages ni sisi ye bekai wodi enso edi ama ba bia wo bia no wodi fa message ni bra ye bekai enso di ama ye di nkomo edi afa hacks to folk team no nyame ado mo chena na big game no ekoso ye Reba Mako versus hacks to folk team no enti wa dwenkyere ne sen di na wa expect edi free boys no ho di na wa expect edi free ye coaches no ho technical team no expectation and sen nti wode ene ba wode to comment section ho be kenkai enso edi amount na ye ko ma yenhwe ene team no situation make say players ne mo fam ne ye di kan hwe no na afani aba two teams no games na nkasa two teams no ya show performance no before that my main messages from Clement said the message there about say God bless His Royal Highness for the good work He's doing for the players and the entire team. Phobia Clement messenger what they abana no nana kwabena also champions phobia wishing our darling club the best of luck and tea and also nana kwabena usu no so message or de aba and on jiko so forward the bra na yankenkai emfa emma yedin komo e wo hack to focus we na ofa ma yanhye players no mamenya example kakra wa two clubs and qualify ko Africa na ba ko bo Champions League na Hassan so bo Confederation Cup ba ko Champions League na ekotoko na omunuanum kotoko ekobo away game e wo ye Benin no omofa car omofa form but omo koye no omutimi wini owo nso omo free mu de but omutimi wini enei hackso folk efawiem and make us say obe ye ka so be transit no ye din komo pi e ma ye say transit ne de omo be ye but who expected transit ya omo for plane from Ghana to Togo na fi transit no omo koye na obe say omo say fa from me ade but pe and cry and say can say ewim na no mofa koye ya ni gisem ndo hwe conditions a team ni namu 5-star hotel omo enso akoda ene ne ye tete kra say kakra Togo ebo omo ho ne ade no gine no so na yen hwe expectation from boys no ne mo move from because so munuanom e fa from spend some hours etimi ko wene ya e di na expect dey from
supporter bia the first idea or hwehwe me shas you free support because at the bottom one omo na club near dey e omo dia wa wo as a player beja ho akọ wa your management member be dey beja ho akọ but for the supporters until ebi ono abe decide so ni team ni mu bi until say ebi ono an se bi owo be ba be fa no akọ no he's still with the club it me shas you free the supporters yard
okay
as a main stakeholder in this game. Supporter dia all hwehwe. Didi kan a all hwehwe e dey free ni team ho e win. E win. And supporter no fa ho e kwan a win ni be dey. E beba. Especially omo ye the die hard fans and supporters of omo club.
Okay.
Dia omo hwehwe ani dey win. Nti se utu ye say omemye ohuni say give me the results now sending sanka results na ye win na and san obe check in your ma see ya nsanye dey anka the results na ye win so fortunately or unfortunately betimi akoba say support an kwa dey who say ebi awo omemye ana no kopie krom ho utui ana no kopie krom ho what tell me children ebi on crown ohumpo but the other judge why your performance on the field of play enti say as a team and even as players some go game na mo na form na mo de call ya at the end the supporters and the competition na nkasa no we are expecting you to be the winner or even to draw it's the processor eya na de be duru no for the supporters in the eya na nche da anye dey here no on check it but say okwo check no ko hu say sa wo meme ana ade ko duru ona amboawa then on ba hwe nipa na odi wanim de ko ye hwan na ma wo meme ye enu nti na amo anye dey wan ko wanim enti eno no sa question we ubisa ubetimi egira mienu aye dey answer sa asem no as a supporter no obewie no aba be hwe adekronti a o memye wan na de wudi wanim a o ma wo ye de ememye ko pie ho a enunti no esansa wo memye na wo breye no o modern gbantimi anye de ankonkan ama wanye de we win that game no but in addition say o mem na de ko pie ho na sa wo sa fa nkunim a obesa ba ka say why enumpo no ebi mpo a onkai sa wo ye de o men bo ba ka say ye ni anche yamfa company yamfa aeroplane yentumponi ne yememye mponi nti ho no mem na wo memye no eso enifa so ye den the man but he would only one day come and question say na ye be next time come mo mutu ya ke bi kro mo share 4 by day the man Mama me and Pono Masha day. One, Mama Kobo draw at the Amai. Yes, next time. Mama day. And fast through into process Sankasa as a team. What the Quaco drew on it as a supporter. Oh no, on found it will be the or the all checking on we here and no sending Saka. What you say? And opponent and also there on found a queen fast way day. A bye. The DN say about 90 minutes or no field and so. It's war one war share. That's the one who say, me ye we never bought him now. And then also ye day. We and my casa sad your man. A kika boom. Emma modern bono equinin. But say a nimwa. Emma sin taught me a day. A babe.
Okay.
It is say has omunianum far from Edo Covinia. On say omunianum far from Covinia crown. Most of the supporters no. Oman Chanam Bosso say far no. Win now, no matter your day. So that should tell you, sir, the basics. Nyoma, they try to support an issue. A day, a win. And you quite a fast here day. A coin, I say, Sinto Bemua. And by the it is a house has been giving all these good nyoma are obey comfortable from traveling to be our better. Na say uduko duru ho na say uba na obenwe wo se supporters are the supporters will come calling at you. The supporters will come yelling at you. And no when himself a year has the board gave the players in terms of that luxury and comfortable life. It's only about who players in so who play and so and sign a beer Nioma Bakubu or Muni say board and yet and I said without no management and yet I'm from my team heading affected team. But a crowd of us will do what ye. Sisiana doesn't concern the supporters.
No, okay. You say supporters do more shy, say penny more for me.
Yes.
Or do more shy.
Yes. Me ye wenu a free players and also any abijina the supporters level. Question now Abusaya no.
Yes.
No saying commit me a corner say players, Yamam way, and into some year day. Mutimu Quayemo, Nimum Saman Quayemo, Munianum crowd far from Quayano, or my day, or Mutimaco Fadro Edia, but even though me them, or Mufrim Senia Wawokan, it may G. When Eddie free the players who have been the supporters level, and I'm new players near them. Because at the end, it will come down to the supporters, not the players.
Okay. The Abusha and Tiano, I win, and Ubi expect to say hacks to folk. Can
be fast what I could do or not, Massa, Yaviana Babiche. But they are very necessary. So far, quite pass away, they could do. And to support an idiot, we now could draw now, but no one shot. I feel no better quite fast here than you could draw. I feel no better Obia, no also do any no so more the best of life and the comforts man you could do. And some on the side of Panaba bed, I be dealing to only if you win say, it's sans one for quite pass of 1 million, then 1, 2, Uncle Drew and the man ABA, player A, player B, send your names away and win to me any day. 1 year.
Okay. Nana Kwabra was on some message in Makaina. Ade Muhammad was a phobia. Win. Ade Muhammad. There's one the Kunim Dina. Anna, we expect a free hacks for Ketim no eho. Murana Haruna prediction. Was a predicting hacks winning 3-1. Mark my words. Also predicted hacks for Kebane 3-1. You're marking words now. If I score first 3-1, but if Mali score first 2-1. The house is first goal. Was it a 3-1 for us? Nemum say has considered first goal. A 2-1 as a whatever corner dear free. And no a union dear. Abdul Hakim. Good afternoon, bro. I'm Abdul Hakim watching live from Dubai. Hakim Yada subscribing and share my bush on phone should be. House of folk players should be aggressive. They should play aggressive football tomorrow at least. Their worst should be a draw. They say, I'm going to cry. Anya cry because in Kuguabano. Anya draw. And no, a Hakim message or free Dubai a day Abba. Na Emurana Haruna, I'm watching live from USA. You and Brad K are doing a wonderful job. K is genius. What a wonderful guy with good football analysis. ono no de oka so describe na ade abachi o na description onwi nti ne de wo de emfa so ya na ye da senso se wo hu ne mapa wono nso ye nyame nsia ne mom koso na subscribe to channel ne mai na US for no mo ani mo bia de onim no bia share ma no no nhwe bi mai ya da sipi Abdul Hakim was House of Folk shouldn't disappoint the board chairman Togbe and the Togbe ye and sese aye management ne technical team no any playing body no a disappointing no dabi the board chairman ye die wo de mali ho de anya hye kra anya ye kra no wo de mo fa drum ra Ghana na yinim sese mo ba Ghana ha de mo beye mo ye bi pen ti mo beye nti eno ayaman for messages a ye kenkai o johnny yen wo YouTube Toto Sports GH o johnny yen wo YouTube a Toto Sports GH na o do comment no e de ato comment section ho de amayen na ya kenkai e de amount Sports 360 jumadi ni din no nti dane da yetnase na ya wurama din komo kakra na eniema so etima koye ofa afi ma yemra main topic na ankasa ma yemfa two teams no ento apono so hacks to folk da ha Mali club no so da Reba Mako team no da hacks to folk ni yen dusu omo ni yen hwe nyame adoma o china game no sign ne besiako wudi kan share has team na ankasa nra but na yemfa two teams no yemfa mun tunse ne ni na yen hwade
Mr. Benson, on the game, my mission is to from free house for now and sana, Mali for team and approach. But Yama will be it's a difficult game for us. Oma predicting 3-1, 2-1. Has win, has to say they have the right, but for their own sake, Omon calm it down.
Okay.
Omon turn your muscle.
Okay.
They should have the expectations lowered, because has still and the last time room into even the money zone in African competitions.
Okay.
Bamako MAK3K3 back in 2014. Only third in Group A in the money zone of the Confederation Cup. And recently they've been playing. Just that the money zone of Munyade Omundro. And the game no is not an easy game for the Phobia family. Inti Obibia or supporting house no the the panel and I yesterday say then German had to folk whilst they are away and then lower the expectation but support say enya support because your second leg say cheer on because say when you that good results no away in the home there no it can be a mere formality. And even depending on the results I have described it to me, away it being even a lose, the number of goals I has been considered. Depending on that, you has to focus on no buffy, no so you be the qualifier, Falaman.
Yeah.
Until everybody should support her to folk to the very last.
Okay.
Has a changing technical team.
Yeah.
And it plays a major influence. Oh, a choir has before so acquired. Akobosa game we. Senka Ibia, the technical team now, a handle has under Could Bodu and an assistant Hamza. Oma no more there, it would be good. So Ubi be a bit me just posy has up against Bamako. The choir has crab fast or bed or approach this game. Because for Okulu, we are yet to see the dynamics. The tactics and variations are the better or the better game. To some extent, I think yes. And me fee team club, but he has been a coach at what system, and mostly he's an assistant.
Okay.
But as a Onuankasa AD team and I'm sure it will be very, very difficult.
Okay.
But I'm sure say he has an African experience.
Will be.
Yes. There might even be a chance in say ABA, but make time trima. I'm finding it, but make time trimpa on African soil because Ubetima can team because Okromo a very limited team and the room of Africa. And Koye Diana as good. Any Kotoko and has. Na 2 something the chiro baby and they will say brekum Kimfei Samu any other and at that time to Okro and bend the level of the Kimfei Samu items in Ebeko and check here you have to come down to this modern day football no any teams no omoko Africa no akọ omumu hwan and the Okulu be dey ebedin nim at that time. It is a me check me trima he might assist,
okay,
but leading I think me doubt it kakra. And to say oh share how has team no boy and Abuedua, it is totally different from how Abia Okulube dey ebeko no. But coach biana ote edwuma na se no. So be so team na owo a few days to the next game eya on wrap it off coach na obedi na nine no. Handwork. Most coaches, nyoma coach dada ni jato hono. Ofa na wadane nyoma mu kakra. No de ne dia den aka ho. The reason why I told me yes and is it needs time. So philosophy no. Ubetimi e dia boewura the field of play. Now they are called players na dream. Because the players are already adapted to a coach's philosophy and system of play. It is a mekanwe idea. Not some far from what Samubodu gave and left to House of Woka. Na kamia kwa say has beko game into a system of a 4-3-3.
4-3.
Yes. So we should has team nimua. Ebien kamia kwa say omuni players are omubo as a direct wingers. Me can't direct wingers are the likes of Patrick Razak mono. Omunya day, omuni team nimu. Okay, what has is using as ABA attackers no emuno wingers womuno. Inverted wingers. Omuno ne dia say even though than 10 no but enye na adwin nyina say odo be fan 10 no ho do heading. Akọ speed sa no akọ cross. But ono ne dia say obedjoin more of the midfield. No maboa. It's at times Anna Buedu send you say Isaac that is Obin Jr. And then Isaac Mensa at times now omo ebua banye as the attackers. And so omo me and say krom de anymore. None of them are wingers. They are inverted wingers. It's omo juma do pan and say so ma komirika akogina close to the corner side of opponent cross the ball so be near the heady. Omu just sa ejuma no edema the left wing back and I said the left back and then the right back in this Fatau and then also Kosa or Inkum or Kosa. Omu no measure that the flanks. No matter or cross the ball no about deep into the 18-yard box. But you don't get strikers or attackers that are direct wingers somewhere side in the Ediama House of Folk. And among players no who know there's none. It gives you an idea of how a heart will game in a 4-3-3.
Okay.
Because mostly, say team game coach game now say or wingers it comes with a 4 midfield. It comes with a 4 midfield. It comes with a 4 midfield mostly. And the line words and me share because in that one because football terms anyhow our formation and tactics gone and dani it's game nimuno they hard beat me ayini me sure say has we ko game we mu say we ko biem totally and nabo
90 minutes ni nyina
90 minutes ni nyina
yemo 90 minutes
90 minutes ni nyina we no menye sure say I was say okulu you should think as a white man.
Okay,
You should think as a white man. Mitri. Inti menye sure say has been what game mu I could be totally up against the Malians. Hey, what should this terrain of African football? Open countries are my produce players across the globe of world football on African soil and into Europe. The Malian Academy and the conference in free.
Mali Academy.
So about Senegal,
Yes.
about La Côte d'Ivoire, also about Mali. They have good and better players. I actually juvenile football, national juvenile football. Say ABI under 17s, under 20 phenomenal. Say your ball, sir, almost tournament or African so yeah. I actually how many had Ghana.
Mekai
Mali fono higher papa and kai Mali fono higher papa.
You game back could be
but in general. So who years you bear 5 times and you are my boy. Either say yeah some back higher papa. That should tell you say game win Uncle Sam. It's one easy game for us folk. But I dear about quite boy house and say team you has again with advantage, you know, the head to head. Hey, what's our game women against Malian teams? Hey, with House of Folk.
Say has ni club be of family abo.
Saliba.
On head to head, you know.
Yes, House of Folk.
Okay.
Yes, Saliba. Club it is Bamako na Ankasano.
Bamako.
Yes, and about 4 or 3 teams be. Maliwa. The head to head is with House of Folk. Okay. And I think Mekaya in 8 games across Malian teams has has a winning 4.
Oh, fine.
Including Bamako.
Okay. There's one minimum dada.
Yes.
Yes, I'm a current squad.
Yes.
But omunim team no.
Omunim. The country Mali and the club Mali. Clubs in Mali. And even against Bamako Mukran has a good records against them. Against even Jolly Bamunina or Mali Honum has no mabo. It has 4 wins against Malian teams. And I think 2 losses and then 2 draw.
Now has a Sukran essay qua we first.
Has Nessa qua we first.
The results will be Pierre will be a baby boom.
Yes.
Okay.
And see, Coach Okulu would have to go into this game. Send your bear at the end, obinya results a bebuan. Na meka say a new kwan so could be totally so could facing Crawford.
Kakra.
And ne, Mr. Benson, meka same with anything. The dynamics of football, no, I Daniel Kwakwa say, how obe first swabo ball no, agent how I be first swabo pressy. How I be first swabo ball no, agent how obe first swabo say opponent ni kutabo a, ube jina ye. Sa oye den otake.
Okay.
Sa de na udi kan nya na unya no correct. You are cool to go.
It's a game number yodia.
Game number yodia.
Yes.
And there are types and kinds of power you're caught into pressing. Ubetimi e jaw squad ni nyina ho. Na ma boy pian crofo high pressing.
Okay.
E banesa na we defenders no e was circle, center circle no anu yie. Hacks ne kotoko sana Samuel eye buadue den e bo no. It was a high pressing game for Hearts of Folk. A clear example, by minute time I almost have Barcelona 8-2 no. It was a high pressing system.
Okay.
By Nagelsmann. And Omuyisi. Now they have what we call the mid pressing system. And will be the likes of Judge and Club Money at the near day. AUC.
Okay.
And what the deep lying pressing system. And no opponent be jam how the ball number. But what do you have do how they bend the 18-yard box in one the end there? Maybe I have a fibia or something. You can also call it the deep line blocking or the deep blocking system. It is a ushe nyama bi a wo in a confederation games or African soil in away games. Now trust me, so I say which of these things will help you? Because a hono so go deep. So go shall press as if you are manipulations need be at me then AC. You might not be lucky. So I was oh kiki. Depending on opponents and any bon. Depending on how our competition now women say wabobia and we to her. Also one and son wa them. Wakwa say your marry. It's never poor heart. Say omo to see the mid block and the mid pressing system. It's a honor. Strikers and the attackers, you know, should make sure that they are always close to the center circle. A honor almost has a bed, a bit defend free. It's a bonus has bigger numbers, a which all. And it has Bomodia Jebona. The only thing they would have to do is say they have players according to lineup, I may say, and according to even lineup as somebody the Mayan. What means they have players has will players who make me kutabo. House will players who mean born a passy. House will players are more press resistant. And I'm saying what is press resistant. So all the pressure air banoswa, the home prayer on your day, on my born in sim. And Swag say do glass now and then there's one thing. They are three players assign your mama Ubosi, they are more qualities. They have these three players in Swa, omit me a acquire the high press in the armor. But in the high press in the moment you should always be sure say central defender beer or your quick thinking. And I will go keep biswa or yet sweeper. Sweeper no the likes of Manono Amo or to debut on my young put them no down. It's yet to pop on 1v1 situation, 1 versus 1 situation. Most of Manono will peer. No, that is a sweeper for you as a goalkeeper. Into on Debian and Yenipum because of the high press and anything near the airborne. And it's a check it on your Kutao. That's all Shana way we are never boa as a wara. But for what I think Sebeboa has and then they say if they go for the mid pressing system, because they say pressing on Munyabona or more players or make me anya ball retention or make me Kutabon no a pass around. Smart and quick thinking into they might outplay the Malians in the middle.
Okay.
Then a baby depending what the attack will do. And a problem on the attacking force of Asofuk. The attacking force of Asofuk. Goal scoring. Creativity. And the it is not always midfielders and a creative chance. Edema strikers. Strikers now creative. Wingers. Judging club. We should train and Arnold and Robertson more and a creative chances. Now chance now be creative. A crime bane on the first one there. I finish it. And one problem I'm war with most Ghanaian players is a technique or skill and its application. A kwame na me do 18-yard box ni me no. Style be no say me gina. I'm bobo we show. Me be bo short. Me use me 4 foot. Me middle foot. And I'm inside foot and em fambo. Position na me gina no. Me use me inside foot e be boa. That is technique. Skill bang na me fa use fanya dey. Em bobo. Your skills no answer what even in defending when there's a skill in defending.
Yeah.
It is a way has to me beat that midfield battle with the ball retention and what players we need boom. Now so when you ball no to me the transcend the name. Now could do the attackers in a while. We know the house who attackers with Daniel free banya or more defenders here or when running they find themselves in good position. Or more dribbling skills back, but one thing that is not with them in Daniel Lefrier ban here, Isaac Benson, who is good in creating space in the 18-yard box, and then also the likes of Obin Junior, our Mutimi Jibor to man, also Obin Junior player bia, so on Jibor to our things of Abaji because all the strength and also the ball. It's a Senyamo Yoma when you have Chisia every year. Not the final delivery of the ball number 2 at the Mukoya Assembly has a problem.
I say, forwards and so Moko Edi. Watching Kaba, Bani.
Saturday, I want to put them aside.
Okay.
Because almost said that my ye. Nyomabia for Kaba. Kakribi. Krumha, I'm going to call Kaba and the boy, right?
Yes, Kaba.
Kaba and no boy. And Utum said, Nyoma or Dan, you know, a positive, but he will need time. The adjustment. Our heart's team, he will need time. He will need time.
Give me my expecting more. And from free Kaba.
Yes.
There's a expectation focus in young and Kabe and Kobani Monet.
Omono, any Obin Junior Mono. Isaac Benson could be.
Yeah, Benson.
Yes, Benson listening. Into Daniel Free Bani and Obin Junior. And I want a man who said with the presence or absence of Isaac Mensa, a throw the number and then the idea of Kulipes or midfield dominance.
So dominate
also dominating. Born young bon wahia. With us all you be also the upper young coffee, there be in
you could fear when you'll be a man.
You will be a boy. Indian high the Indian high any day. And when he's able to take over the midfield dominance, the ball trust and you could do anymore, then it comes to the attackers.
And a bass mutimi Bobo no midfield homoa.
Yes.
A chin. Pressure
about. Thank you, Namisha.
Basana defenders near free Kakra.
Wahunu. Okay. Wahunu, the matron. Wahunu Nina. A boy.
And when row line up our way and we shall
make said that she said midfield with like these players or makes me kutabon.
Oh, man, we are 4-4-2.
Yes,
but what's my and yes, a bay 4-5-1.
Yes.
Midfield
dominance one day. I was say has foot Michi because Swatch say do Subontain glass na wako omit me kutabono Banye can call in the fouls. Me say game na has a cobon omunyabo tere.
Chances BP.
Has ibo gamer. Say has ibo gamer. Eya ofano on XG. Yeka XG a ejina homa eye boss a ka betimi ha den ahye small x and a big G ejina homa boss a ye hu ni se ka betimi ha den ahye eya na omo ba sa XG nduro na no ni creating e wo form nti eye no wonder say has games crow boy say na damani udi come the last 5 in the boy and say no one has goes to shane here day
na che say
e wo form
metine e wo kana say akwa omo chances omo kiti
yes
chances
no chances in the create but in creating chances no
you
wo ba ku bia we win say we die obetimi ahye
no bia okay
it sani o ma no e ya na to say e wo form e wo has team ni mu e ko ba ne sa e che say goal she no so aye den e ho aye den
okay
into for has side ni there the goals beba I'm not expecting has say even on message 2 and nuntina ama me kira we say wo de midfield near den face ho because the moment have a midfield near there ADC no you are dominating and it will help your team and it will help your players. A better goalkeeper no when you a pilot view our pitch and so make a pilot view abi ojina no goalkeeper dey team who be bia a better say central defenders no omunya that same pilot view baby ojina no central defenders to me dey who pitch no so be bia and it brings calmness to the game. And the house of all here your way back I think they will be okay. And it will help them. Nims obe message aba na be mali for side ni dia.
Me announce some lines and so to share message no. Obi nso free si my be fa no. na the message no so the phone na wa hwe malifo no
dia bia me huni se malifo no betimi na ade
yes nti wo hwe screen no so a number no number ne de number ne to so nti fa number no na wo betima free through normal call ya anase WhatsApp call ni nyina no ye befa number no the two screen so 0245 79 7476 0245 79 7476 the number on the screen is 0245 79 7476 0245 79 7476 at the screen is 20 number na ofa na wafre na ofre so a yebeti onsema onso owo edeka obetima frɛ no mark obetima frɛ WhatsApp ko ni nyina no yebefa ma menhwɛ messages ni bi na yensa amra sisi Abdul Hakim was say bro I'm sure tomorrow show you will show the match live on this platform yes ye be sure am wanya bi ahwɛ na the commentary no enso e dia afase e dia ma kama pa na Haruna Imrana dia ba say okay, spiritually Hearts in good shape than Mali tomorrow, and the scoreline is in favor of Hearts by spirit. And no ye Aruna dia or the Ura hum. One also message or de Abba Dennis J. I am in Germany. We need Eric Ofuri Enchi in the goal post. And Danny subscribe to channel na uyana wa share so mabushon for nya biashe. Subscribe to channel no Dennis J or so mo here Eric Ofuri Enchi keep person on idea this case 0245797476 0245797476 entiano and obet my friend yes so normal call sounds na WhatsApp call and also fra yebefa offer my yenhwe
malifone
baba
cool for o man bi ebo football wo no minim de bia me ka say football ho ade a Yakopon ni je ho
okay
yet
nyame ni je
ball
na ya bebre so
nya forget your nyame ni je ball nyame me say nyame ni je ball me say nyame ni je ball ma me kire wa de kro nyame ni je ball so o hwa kamia kwa say naturally o man bia no wo football ho no Yakopon wa de ode edai ode domo mo
our football or the adum
mine we mo ba ko njiro
bo ba kwa me
Brazil then na me de adum mo
Brazil the football ni do mo dia
football mu no then na me de adum mo skills ankasa obo dia yemfa ball samba yendi ndi agro hwa mo dia
yes o mo dia
okay uko Uruguay abenya ne sa
dabi
uko Paraguay abenya ne sa yes uko Paraguay abenya ne sa Venezuela unya ne sa but they are all in the same continent
so haje pa ni na continent ba ko na we
it is such a deal no if you have
okay
Yakopon ni jibo me say nyame na de ache wo mo
nyame ni jibo ho ampanti amanfo dada for this amanfo say
na ebi amanfo yi on platform was easy o hamia each time you are is 360 no betenase na de bomodian na share subscribe na share nyoma na de to so because ye metena ha mekika ansem ye be chereche nyomem ebie nyoma ni so over Africa now for North Africans and me fan yet the West Africans and also there is a difference there
difference
oh yet West Africans mostly you produce midfielders your midfield dominance
okay
it's Ghana your midfielders it is the same thing as Mali
also midfielders
yes it would be even the first Malian out in Pio Mukobo Barcelona being Keita he was a midfielder
my North Africans okay Go we are maybe Sadia Bakubi.
Against yeah West Africans and yet dear no so a skill. Say Anjibo ni entry. Example Ghana, Nigeria. Say yenya player bakwa in world dominance. Or my skills are na hire from Nigeria. JJ Okocha.
Okocha, yes.
Yenya player bakwa from West Africa. Or my skills and dribbling na. West Africa be Ghana na had the likes of Abedi.
Abedi Pele. Are you?
Enti omo on West Africa no sanyo side mo. But on the North Africans omo de bobo no say wa check here adwin. Mostly they don't depend on dribbling skills. Enti Edin say na we wura Egypt national team mu. Bo say obi obeche da aka say wa jebo. Wa twe baako mienu miensa enan. Edin. Algeria is the same. Tunisia, it is the same. That does not mean that we nyamako. But Edin so binya sanko for so we dominating. Enti almost watch there on that side and then the channel say side we free Yankopon pebo.
Do o chere ba kon so yes delay na.
And adwen. Omo de ne de. Omo kika nyoma bom na so mo hwe na so menya results na fa ho a forget it.
Omo adwen de ne do bia ya na. Ene do bia o ma adwen ne bia.
And it is part and parcel of football. Sanyama we nya enyoma o ka bom de ka ball ho a e ma ball ne ebe. E ko ne nti on this skill untimi nkan kire me Yankopon ye dey. Mr. Benson, Yankopon dey nje ball.
Mr. Mama mfa we ntwam na mesre ma hwefo se WhatsApp call no mon friendship 0542 077 589 number we so. Any WhatsApp call 0542 077 589 0542 077 589 no aye WhatsApp call and a normal call no mon friends 0245 797476 no so 0245 797476 and we are normal call 0245 797476 and we are normal call now WhatsApp call 0542 077 589 but you interest.
Enti me can we because it's a share the Malians na.
It's a Ghana ya ho din more jam metal no.
Almost so. Yeah.
There's a 50-50.
Yes. Yes. The kind of team na Angasan. They've produced and made good players.
Reba Makufo.
Yes, Reba Makufo. Thank you. They've produced and made good players for the continent of Africa.
Okay.
And what they would intend to do, knowing who has to focus. Nia ombe pesa ombe yen say yeshe gymnasia in tempa yen tian sankrofo
na yempego
and obia o hwe bia ntia say technically they
obi abalano so na WhatsApp konti ma memfa ne pakro na
one drop no
wadwane wo ho okay ma mensa ma normal call no NC 0245 no so 0245 797476 no so na offer normal call am so free sisa number we so 0245 797476 normal call na ya defa WhatsApp call no 0542 077 589 0542 077 589 and your WhatsApp call offer no normal call memfa and your WhatsApp call and na the medefa normal call no offer WhatsApp call ni siswa memfa and your 0245 797476 0245 797476 intimisrewa na wafre normal call ni dia siso offer yen to aso
enti omo team no tactically they are brilliant and they are also very 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 disciplined because obu kompoko he mali for team mostly they PM into competitions and tournaments they has more of academy players in them because in Mali the academy system no see very very strong and omo link it with the French nation. Also Omangasano being that is colonized by France. Into omo link with France for no see into mostly who these French speaking countries and I say African countries French speaking say players who do them France. And they rely most on the Bloemfontein Academy, which is in France. And then that link in the bois them a copy free. It's the Malian team now background of a year that is a academia football.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Who didn't be a casa from Darma?
Yeah. Me casa free Germany, Hamburg.
What Darma?
Dennis. Yeah, your friend Dennis Ajay.
Okay, Mr. Dennis, me and you.
Boko. When I'm saying we should not end here. A good pa. You better was to say what you need to meet some more Ghana. Your first boss.
Okay.
You better was one. And more be a more percent from more grocery. You better one.
Okay. Okay.
Now, when I'm better about and when I meet here, Fatao has captain say no about the goalkeeping area. Oh, bro, send me who's here. Captain. And you can say we are okay.
Oh, no, Fatao, nay, Fatao Dawida, and maybe a chum no that the man Black Stars now, but and yet has Fatao Mohammed.
Okay. We say we has Captain Fatao.
And you know, and only Fatao Dawida.
Okay. But go to this side, you go for young piece or but you propose now. I am watching.
Okay.
Because keepers will be good, but the rest will be able to send defenders or command defenders or 10 defenders are. And no, I'm so go for you what that you need not change me and saying, only Maka. And I'm choosing way Africa and you Ghana league neighbor.
Okay.
It's you know. Mr. Benjamin has you share one, you share whatever 0 now has book share 1 nil.
Martin, Medasi, Mr. Dennis, Bushanti. Also, Edewa Gentry, so ba, Yabitina, also Odiaba, was a house best 1 nil. One share 1 nil and never yet draw. One also Edewa de Abanova.
It's a movie until I said the midfield battle, the Ebeba. Yes, Bamako, they will try say knowing the caliber of team known in Hearts of Folk, knowing the history behind Hearts of Folk. Now, indeed, on himself, head to head favor Hearts of Folk, they will make sure say in Tempano they will silence the midfield.
Okay.
On major midfield, no, say on person here day or mobile. The Malians. With Bamako and Shadanya, like Omubiano, and somehow like sending Hearts of Folk be approaching game. Omun queer wings and some, but Obukasa Omu my good wingers are. They have it.
Okay.
They have it. And their wingers, are more dangerous than ours.
Okay.
Going into this game, hear me.
Yeah.
Maybe I will be Anna. Mamaning told Trim Nenda will have him say, the midfield battle, whoever that will win it has won the game. Whoever I'll be winning the midfield battle will win the results. What I mean, Casper has won the game. We're winning results.
We're winning midfield battle.
We're winning results. Because in this competition, a results na pay. And you only win.
And you have much game, no dear. Actually, need to be jumping.
Yeah, actually,
you jumping. Wow, will be to me. I found Finfina Bobono. There's a game, no dear.
Yes. And Minka, we your best streaming game, no send your worker.
Yes.
And send your better tenacity. Now, be chem commentary, I'll be here.
Okay.
Now I'm watching now to summarize.
Okay.
No much 1 or 2 things that will be happening in the game.
Okay. I'm in for message we Nana Kwabena Usue Champon. Wow, Mr. MAK3K3, I love your guest. He is so intelligent. Kudos to you. Nana Kwabna feel brutal.
Yes, you feel no.
Yes, you papa.
Yes, you feel yes, papa.
Yamishro Monso. Abdul Hakim, bro, please, will you show the game live? Yes. Answer no. Yes, you be showing the live near the comment to not to Asiana. Of idea tum says Yaman, so no acrobaba, or Babetana Sinti. You better manage near real game. Game Nankasana of a room tea. Yes, when you are doing a challenge,
who push you for score line
and no one can remember and Besenka would dema. And they are saddened and pepper. Score line, because you for I'm for the coffee case him. But me cameraman in the way they won't go. Goes me Kaiwan. Maybe na ne last will be a shen honor was a classical yell. Matete. Into the tibia weko. One conin tamo tama first go by and was me vim number. Go number scholar amity and a D what it 2-1 be near Befana. Bratity ya power dear drive you audience agonity. And or iris you was on for the Sikaman. So meaning verification on this was David Oklo left in Ghana. Oklo diano yet and ra. When Timan can squad and one more man, one your son any allergy can be. But any yanty say ombeko. But yenya report and say your son dear would do until me and Sabi woman connects ya tese boako do dia. There's a like say omunina do until you gusu na say onuruya Sabri when I'm come the Tibiano would do Sabri do check it out no crowd ya Sabri would do. And also, yeah, a home community scoreline prediction.
It's one of the most difficult aspect.
I don't know.
Na me makase ejuma we eyofre and it's a prophetic job. Now imagine say meti ha. Now we come aboard Bali. Na kanyoma buma. Ni di ni to hwa ha yiwi ayese. We be say. Enye nkom se.
Nkom se. Ene nkwe obe kan wi so na asabam. Nkom se.
Enye nkom se.
Nkom se.
But ye tie ni. Wo has a side. Me who say has be more than 2.
Who so more than 2. O ma shadow do abroso 2.
O ma shadow do okra endru 2.
No 2. A away game in India.
Not because a away game. But me kanyo mabum. Upon the maintenance year stadium. Any upon the mess at me the can one. Has mean who is so much more than 2. And you see game we no. A resource. And here, and you win.
Yes, results ne do qualify.
Because a bit me ako say has work about 1-1. Or about goalless or how I day.
Or they qualify.
What's the matter? Has bit me ako lose 2-1. Or be 1 or ha or them.
Yes, or they qualify.
Enti Penyo Mike Kaboom. I'm not seeing House of Full scoring more than 1 goal. Has Bishop go. Okay. They can even get a goal.
Yeah.
I'm being very cautious of saying the same way. Has can even get a goal our way. But say Has Eko Wieni cra. As in win or Malino. I'm not saying that way. And to make Kaboom, I think it would be 2-1 in favor of the Malians.
And now it be a 1-1 be. Has between has been a goal.
Yes.
But it beat me 2-1.
Yes, beat me 1-1.
Beat me 1-1. A quite 2-1 now 1-1 crash still.
It's a good resource for us.
Good resource. Tomba nese. And they are show money.
No has to folk say young fat crying so
as a yibida. Mekai.
Yes. It was 2014. And it was a game against Senegalese international. Senegal 14. Remember now we trim. First half, first 30 minutes or so. Now has a shed 3, no, say has a shed 4.
And Ethiopian club na
Ethiopia
St. George's
na me chira na has ashefo
na penalty down
na last one na penalty down I don't say St. George's
ye mo bi
ya me chira St. George's Ethiopia enti has akasa ye operations no
wonimi nti omde omunya adwuma no wa male nwie ma
I didn't announce you see has the operations you face here
awusa for this odi e cha
announce na mato team no easy
nyezo phobia ebrebia bako of fancy ye fancy na yenche ahwefo ye na obi anso ase se dane da monya da agehwe na ma yenchia edin no ye na me refi na nansa e wo US na kwansa Mr. Ernest Mr. David Ahoga, Mr. David, Mr. Moses, Johnny, yes, Mr. John, and so Accra, Mr. Roger, Dino, Dawson, Omunina, more on so Mr. Champon, Munina, my own church or more, main church or more. Now, you see, for phobia all the way from Mim, yes, you need a different Mim. Ya chia mem fo nyina mem senior high mistake ho na me call ye but man ye ho me transfer me ho ko attachment ya nti mistake fo nyina me nchia mo yenche
yes ancha obi bia o sa bo modern tenase sa ye dey ehwe ye na wow so free ye no nso nyankopon wa sa send message text message moment na de bia ya sorry a ye kai say regardless ni aye komu bia no say betena se ye dey ni yesom say ye no de atu ye bia ni kan say betena ye man dan di we yenim ye are home kra ni betena se a ya hwefo nti no o say ye dey ya sere ni ma o mu the best nti no nya menye dey inshira o mu nyina na ye cha obi bia nso ye gidi say mo be so ye nasen e ba no say mo be subscribe na ma share na ma say view am aye no nso no ye gidi say mo be so ya sin with that aspect and yes ancha that phobia family do na o ma sa sign e jumedie ya say o ma si Toto sport aye den asa tuma o mo sa aye den e pushy one way or the other everybody is invited juma ye dey asum me Ghana man but across board ntino obi bia ye invited and ntino ye chia obi bia
Ethiopia. Era so fanti abushanfo ofake na wotene nkano ne Hannah Brebeme kwana yede today's edition of Sports 360 no ADSC na ya sorry nkunya so yetena asiache nyaminsha onka ho nyo kese na onnom nka ho ne wahwere no ho bia no nyaminsha wo anamu se dane dano ti said of a can only DSA or send the message or frayen or say with data at the Shray near the Yamin show bibiara. Now you would GDS send Yamia Dumochina. Same kunim diana when now cry ma. You be your resource, yen house ye a bit miaje. Yamin can what to offer King Camidin at a Benson for Suman can Benson the great MAK3K3. Young Fonsi, Yamia Dumna Dumbi Dumian Watchana, your best son Asia. Yadasibi.